Over the past few years, Australia's leading airline has become one of the most hated in the country.
The spirit of disappointment this morning, topping a list of shonky companies by the consumer watchdog.
On behalf of the national carrier, I want to apologise.
This year, the national carrier's reputation for reliability has been trashed.
It's not just bags being lost, it's flights being cancelled. I've basically told everyone I know, if you can, fly with Virgin.
Staff are demoralised and disillusioned.
It's a divide and conquer culture which the airline has put into play.
It makes me angry because I see our airline running down.
But are they really that bad? I'm going to fly on them for 24 hours non-stop connecting overseas to see just how bad it really is. Or is it fine and is everyone just fussing about it? Let's head to the airport. Alright, let's go. Australia's most hated airline, 24 hours.
So while we're headed to the airport, allow me to explain why this is a 24-hour flight. Originally, we were booked with Qantas for a direct flight from Sydney to San Francisco. However, a couple of months ago we were told Qantas was not starting that route and that they had switched us to a flight to LAX. While inconvenient, we did get a free upgrade and free first class tickets from LAX to SFO.
Thanks, how are you? Los Angeles.
After a smooth check-in process, we headed for the lounge for a quick bite to eat before our flight.
Thank you. Thank you.
The lounge had super nice staff and an expansive menu with delicious food. Then it was time to go past the final customs check and board the flight.
Hello.
Welcome aboard. You've got a window seat today, Mr. Knox.
Yeah.
Please turn left.
Thank you.
Enjoy your flight.
Thank you.
Good evening. Format in this one, and once again, welcome aboard Qantas Flight 17 from Sydney to Los Angeles.
I then filled in the form for what I would like to eat for breakfast, and then we taxied out to the runway for takeoff. Just been served dinner. It looks pretty good. We'll see how it weighs up. That was really, really good. I'd probably give it a 9 out of 10. Pretty damn good. It's been a long day. Really has. It's 20 to 1 in the morning, Sydney time. So I'm gonna go to bed. I slept for most of the flight. We've got an hour and 30 minutes left. So far, no problems. It's been amazing. No hiccups or anything. So, I guess we'll see. Landing in an hour and a half, about to eat breakfast. Check in a minute, after I put my bed back. I had a delicious large breakfast meal just before we touched down in Los Angeles at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Welcome to Los Angeles, but the local time is 18 minutes past 4 in the afternoon. On behalf of all of us here at Qantas and OneWorld, thank you for choosing to fly with us. If you're visiting Los Angeles, we hope you enjoy your stay, and of course to those returning, welcome home.
Now we had 4 hours to make it through customs, check-in, and get on our next flight to San Francisco. We were given access to the premier American Airlines lounge at LAX, which had amazing food and was a nice place to get a bit of rest before the next flight. I got comfortable in the spacious seats for what was supposed to be just a short hop to San Fran, until...
Now 20 past, so about 10 or 11 minutes we'll know more, if they've relieved us of the ground stop and we can tack. Ask that you please remain seated at this time with your seatbelt fastened. But if it goes past, if we don't start taxiing somewhere near the bottom of the hour, or just slightly past, I'll turn off the fasten seatbelt sign and let you use the facilities. But until that time, please remain seated.
San Francisco Airport enacted a ground stop, meaning we had to sit on the tarmac at LAX until it was lifted.
15 minutes past the next hour. That's approximately 49 minutes from right now. I'm going to turn off the fasten seatbelt sign at this time. If this lifts at any time, we would be ready to go. But I will try and give you plenty of notice for that. Thank you.
And after over an hour, finally...
They've canceled the ground stop into San Francisco, and we should be moving here shortly from what we've been told by air traffic control. So we'll be starting up and moving here in about 3 to 5 minutes. Thank you.
So we quickly taxied to the runway and took off.
Thank you, have a good night.
You too.
And after nearly 24 hours of travelling, we arrived in San Francisco as one of the final flights for the night. So, welcome to San Francisco.
Alright, so obviously I've moved on now, I'm out skiing, but I wanted a few days to think about the experience. So, what do I think overall? Well, to be honest, the whole Qantas trip went really smoothly and everything went well, it went fine, there was no major hiccups. The only hiccup we had was when we were on American Airlines and San Francisco airport shut down and we were grounded on the tarmac for like an hour and a half, which is more than the flight. I don't know why they did that, but you know, I guess it wasn't really their fault. But overall, you know, not too bad at all. That wasn't all encompassing. There are, you know, a lot of other problems at Qantas, like price gouging and stuff like that. But the actual product isn't too bad at the moment. Anyways, I'm freezing to death now. Catch you guys in the next one. See you soon. More epic content.